Hello and welcome back to my latest Let's Play of Wolfenstein The Old Blood. As always, I am your host, the Mad Hatter. And I've been having a lot of trouble with my audio and whatnot as of late. I don't know why. I don't know why. Anyway, but I want to definitely get this video out to you guys tonight. And tomorrow, I will have the final installment to you. Because basically, right after completing this area is the final area or stage of the game, which is number 8. We're on number 7 right now. And I decided to use my machine gun through here as opposed to the shotgun, because of what happens in the next couple of scenes real quick. So, when you're fighting through here, pick up any and all armor and grenades, and look for everything in every nook and cranny, because some of them, the doors on some of the cabinets are not open all the way, but still try to peek in and see. Grab whatever you can. Now we're going to kill these zombies right here. And what's going to happen is that I didn't notice that there's 2 of them that dropped. I only saw the one. It wasn't until this point right there where he had shoved me that I found that there was 2 of them that dropped. Now we're going to grab the armor right here. And we're going to fight some more zombies. Make sure, okay, that's health. I'm already good on health. So we're gonna fight on with these guys over here, taking out every one of them that we can. And it's, you know, I have to hand it to Bethesda and id. I've loved. I've not played all of their games. However, I have played The Evil Within, this, and the New Order, and I've been very happy with how they put together their games and whatnot. I mean, I am actually very happy to say that I have not had a bad experience. And a lot of people say that The Evil Within was not that great of a game. I think it's a lot better than what folks are giving it credit for. Tongue-tied again, sorry. However, I just feel that, you know, this right here was worth the $20 to play it and own it and all that. And if you've not played the new Order, and you happen to have a copy of the Old Blood, play the Old Blood first, since it is the prequel, and then play the New Order.
What's your location?
So this way the time crunch is,
On my way,
well, timeline rather, I should say, is correct. Now, right here is how I earned the achievement for killing 5 people while overcharged. That's how I did that. Now, this guy didn't even notice how he got behind me, so that's my own fault. So at any rate, now I turn around and I knock out these guys with a grenade. So normally I don't use my grenades just for the heck of it. So at any rate, we're gonna knock out these guys and we're gonna go on and pick up these crates from behind us. And then we're going to, after we pick up everything, go ahead and grab this stuff. Now, those single shot, the explosive rounds, are very powerful, and you will find out just how powerful when come to the very ending parts of the game. And also try to save your shotgun ammo too. I mean, here you don't have to worry about it because you'll get more, but see, right here is where I opted to use the shotgun. So you go in, there, 1-1, and if you are close enough, you can get those one-hit kills with this thing, and I'm loving this shotgun. I honestly do. Just out of curiosity, in games like this, what's your favorite weapon to use in shooters? Is it a shotgun, machine gun, handgun? Like, what is your favorite weapon and why? And just out of curiosity, my other question is, when was it that did you just happen to stumble upon this channel? Because I'm just getting started out, so I don't know how people find. I mean, just kind of random search it, I guess. But I recently got I mean, I'm slowly but surely I'm climbing there. I got like, I still have subscribers in the single digits, but hey, you know, like I said, I'm in it for the fun of it, not to make, you know, to go straight up make a living with it. At least not yet. I'm just having fun making these videos and sharing them with you guys. We're gonna pick up this map right here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into the boathouse, and I think this video, the one before it that I made was longer than this. I think it was like almost like an hour and a half, and this one's only like 33 minutes, I think it is, 32 and some change. I love this scene right here.
Hello.
Oh man, this is like one of the funnier scenes to me. And boom, he made himself a sawed-off. Excuse me. At any rate, pick up any and all weapons, armor, and ammo. And there we go. And one of the other things is that I happen to like, and I forget how I got it. It's called Grenade Belt. And I'll have to go and look it up and find out. As far as I know, I went from being able to carry 3 grenades to 5. So I thought that was actually pretty cool. Now, one of the things that you got to watch out for is if there's enough distance between yourself and the Nazi zombies, or the zombies just in general in this stage of the game, in the latter stages as well. Trying to keep your it's not a long distance, but if the distance is short enough, like I would say within like 5 yards, they'll go ahead and charge at you. So, or within a few feet, actually, I think within like about 5 or 7 feet, those go and lunge at you. Maybe more than that. I'm just using that as an example. One of the other things that I didn't realize is I could have just ran right past all these guys and down to the end, and there's like right there in that cave that's in the back that you just saw. Got a peek of in the back. Well, you can't see it now because of the wall. And we're gonna go back over this way. Okay, that tunnel over there right there at the far end. I could have just made a run for it straight there, and then jumped in the water, climbed up the ladder, and followed the path to the left, and climbed up the wall, and they wouldn't have been able to get me. Because oddly enough, zombies can't swim. That's right. Unless you're in World of Warcraft, the undead cannot swim. And, you know, like Wolfenstein, I don't know what it is that I loved about it, but I loved playing the dang thing. It was just the most awesome game that, like, I started playing Wolfenstein from Wolfenstein 3D. I didn't play the multiplayer version of it. I did, however, play. There was one that they did for the original PlayStation. Well, there was some sort of Wolfenstein. It was either for the PlayStation. Was it no, I don't think it was N64. I think it was the PlayStation. Yeah, it had to have been the PlayStation. And I had fun with that. That was really cool. And this part is also pretty awesome right here. I wish they would have let us fight on it, like one of the scenes be like a fight on a Zeppelin, because that would be totally awesome. Let's go ahead and jump back over here and up the ladder. And I think that would have been a really awesome gameplay right there, like you're fighting on a burning Zeppelin. And like you have like a certain time, like a certain time limit. Like you have like 10 minutes or 12 minutes to beat this one area, otherwise you're going down with the ship. And then have there be like a funny, like a trophy, say, you know, say if you failed, like it, you would say went down with the ship. And then like if you pass it, you know, like you just jump out, you know, and you jump out and you parachute down, you get like a trophy, like I don't know, just for the sake of argument, have it say, oh I don't know. I'm on a boat, you know, just for the sake of argument, which is also one of my favorite World of Warcraft achievements, which was one of my favorite achievements to get back during the Lich King of expansion of Warcraft. Anyway, so I ran up this way to go ahead and grab the items up here in case I left any. I was really hoping that the Gatlin would have been here, but then I remembered from the previous video, I think what I was supposed to do was to bring that Gatlin and set it there before I went over this way. After I killed everybody over here, I should have taken it and left it there, and it probably would have stayed there. So there's a lot of theories I gotta test out. There's that one. There's if you shoot the Nazi in the bed when you first meet up with Agent 2, aka Pippa. And you know, if you kill that guy in the bed, would he come back and kill her? So there's something to do with that. Now, right here, what you're gonna run into is after you climb up the wall, you have a choice to either go to the right to save Annette or to the left to save Kessler. I would suggest saving Annette first because there's going to be an interesting little thing that happens during the ending while the ending credits are rolling by, or the ending cutscene rather, I should say. It's actually a little more awesome saving her first. Now, one of the things that I ran into is, and I had to do this a couple of times, and I edited it out, if I can actually get my mouth to work, because basically what had happened was, I tried going off to the left over here, but that didn't work, and I then noticed because they had flooded this one side. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go over and do this, and I took a lot of damage but at any rate, they weren't as defended on this side as they were the other. So I decided, okay, let me go ahead and do this, and this is one of those things where I wish I didn't waste this, but this helped me. I got up into this dude right here, and then I just ran up. And when you get to the top of the stairs here, what's going to happen is you'll go into this one room. It'll say bathhouse. And then you'll find a net in this area, and you got to kill off these zombie Nazis. And you save a net. And there we go. Here comes the next cutscene.
'Cause the brains got broke, I reckon.
I killed one of them. Did you see that, Mr. BJ?
Good on you, kid.
I have been here before. The week after Weihnachten. My friend, she made me sneak in here so we could look for the bathhouse ghosts. The heating was off because of the bombs. And there was ice in the pool. We danced to gramophone records in her Obermann's office. And I remember laughing and freezing and being afraid someone would catch us and take me away from her. I made a promise. Whatever would happen to me, I would find a way back to her.
You can't go by yourself. Not with them monsters out there.
If I do not go, I might as well let the monsters rip my insides out. I will go up through that hole, and you will help me. I know you will, Mr. BJ.
Here. Listen, I can come with you.
No, silly soldier man. You will stop Helga. I will be careful.
Now, yeah, you fire on them a few times, and then you can also, after you do that, you will ride down the zip line. I don't know if you can do that immediately after you get her up there. I'm not very sure, but I believe that no matter what you do, they'll ones, if you save one, the other dies. So we're gonna pick up any ammo and armor that we can. Also any hidden gold if we find it. Let's see, anything hidden over here? Okay, no. Alright, so let's see. I don't even know why I grabbed that, but the flyers, those are fun. I didn't record much, so if you want to read it, go ahead and pause it, so this way you can. I figured I left enough time where you could do that.
I was a kid. We had a monster in our basement. My father said if I done wrong, he'd creep out at night and come for me. I tried to do no wrong. But the monster came all the same.
So now we're going to dive under here, and we're going to come up, and we're going to watch this little cutscene, which I thought was pretty awesome. And that's what I love about Wolfenstein. It's like there's always some sort of, I don't know what to call it. I mean, just I don't want to say innovative. I do not want to say innovative gameplay because it plays like any other shooter. It's just there's something about Wolfenstein that just makes it more fun to. I can't figure out why it is it's more fun to play than other games that I've played. I mean, I like Wolfenstein. I like playing Wolfenstein better than I did the old Medal of Honor series, which is the whole World War II thing. You know, you fighting against the Nazis and all that. I don't know what it is, and I can't put my finger on it. I mean, honestly and truly, I just cannot. But at any rate, I love games like this, and Wolfenstein 3D, which is what got me into Wolfenstein itself, and later on Doom and Quake. Oh man, I remember those games on my computer. Oh, my favorite gun in Quake was the nail gun. I loved that thing. It was just full of awesomeness. Oh man, I remember playing Quake. Now this is back when I had Windows 98 and I had my very. I actually got into computers late. It wasn't until it was around the same time that 98 had come out that I had gotten my first computer, and it was awesome. It was just awesome. But that was, Quake was one of the games I actually played on it, and I loved it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to run around here and pick up some of the power-ups here. Well, power-ups. Some of the armor and ammo. See, here it is. I'm waxing nostalgic about the games I've played in the past. I'm calling them power-ups. At any rate, we're going to bust open the crate there. We're going to run back out. And there's also some more armor that we're going to have to pick up and whatnot. Now, this I didn't notice there at first, but every once in a while you'll run into a bag that has ammo in it and it has the infinity sign on it. You just keep clicking on that and it'll give you all the armor that you, all the ammo that you need. At any rate, I'm laughing at myself because of how tongue-tied I'm getting. At any rate, but in all seriousness, I mean, I miss a lot of the games I used to play on my SNES and the N64. My favorite N64 game was Zelda. I loved Zelda. And I actually had a lot of fun playing, well, Zelda's like one of those games where I could sit down with it for hours on end and not get tired of it. I'm sorry. So now, here we go. We're going to fight our way through here. Now, what we're going to, I was going to let him do is, should I let him go ahead and kill everything for me? Nah. I'll kill them all myself. Blow up the car, let this guy hit the ground and hit him. Oh man, like I said, when I start waxing nostalgic about games that I used to play in the past, it's just not even funny. And anyway, I'm sorry folks. But Wolfenstein has not ever disappointed me with its gameplay and whatnot. So now what we're going to do here is these guys are going to drop down. You have a switch where that soldier is right there. You'll see him because he's firing at us. Yeah, this is my fault. Okay, right there. Now we're going to go and we're going to hit these guys. Oh, there we go. No, die. Okay. So we're going to kill all the guys around here. And then ultimately we got to kill that soldier. Because there's a switch in there to open up the gate so we can progress. And, so we're going to kill these guys. Ooh, excuse me. See, here I thought I could take out the structure itself, and then I was like, no, dang it. So we're going to go in here, kill this guy. And I did not realize that there were dudes in there shooting at me until I came down here and I saw a dude coming at me like this, and he turned into a zombie. Like, you think you killed me? No, I'm back from the dead, and you died anyway. I wonder how it feels to die twice. And here we go. Pick up the armor. Go upstairs in a second and see what's there. I forget what I found up there. I think it was a knife and a couple other things. And there we go. And that was the end of it. Okay, I don't know if I found two knives. Some health. Now, one of the things I did was I just said, the heck with it, I'm just going to go throw a grenade. Get 2 for 1. However, if I had been more patient, it could have been 3 for 1. Here I just didn't care. I just pulled out the shotgun. When I found this right here, I like finding these little things because for all I know there could be a trophy for it. So you run into them, just at least look at it so it counts toward what you're doing. So at this point, I'm going to climb back up. And then I realized, oh wait a minute, I didn't pull the switch. Now after pulling the switch, and after picking up, let's see, there's some more shotgun ammo over here. So I had to get down and go in there. And there's also a way, I think, if you go around the back, I'm just kind of squeeze in there. I guess I didn't try it myself. So what happens is when you get to this point, and you open up the switch to activate the gate, what happens is these guys drop down. So now I'm having to take out these guys with my weapons, and see, I didn't pay attention right there. See, that's what I'm talking about. Within a certain distance from you, they'll just go ahead and charge you, and you don't want them to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I can't get that. No, so close and yet so far. So I'm gonna go ahead, climb back up, and this right here is the same like that you get the pilot in the latter stages of the New Order. It's the same general design, except the one you get the pilot in the New Order has machine guns attached to it. So it's actually really awesome. Oh man, we're gonna pick up some more armor and ammo here. And get back into this beast of a machine. Imagine taking this to work as a ride. Just come on in, like nobody would mess with you. Nobody. So now, what I did was I took these guys out, and what we're going to do is I'm going to end up parking this off to the side over here. Now, behind me and to the left, or I'll explain it to you in a second. See, that's the gate we got to open up, and we can't open it up unless we get the key. So what I did was I parked my vehicle here, because that's the gate that this thing's got to go through. So we're going to climb down here. Now when I turned around, I did not notice that this guy was already out. That door that's over, where the light is to the left, you go in there and you find the key. So there we go. So we're going to go up here and to the left, and we're going to find the key.
Hello?
Also,
I hear you, Annette.
I think I found my friend. She's locked inside this big house. There's the back way. I will save her.
Just
No time, Mr. PJ. I have to run.
Just be careful.
okay, now here's what we gotta do. We gotta take out these guys real quick, and there's gonna be a turret that we're gonna pick up in just a second. we have to fight our way through these guys. Now, I believe I threw a grenade at one point. I think it was like right here. I just said, the heck with it, I'm throwing a grenade. And there we go. I love how the zombie parts just fly all over the place whenever there's one of these things. See, now, one of the things I made the mistake of was that I'm at the business end of the turret, and I'm trying to think, like, why is this thing letting me pick it up? And then I look, I'm like, oh, great. Really? So I pick it up, and I just started just laying into them. And you gotta remember, when you take the turret, the Gatling gun, rather, I should say, off the turret, you're no longer infinite ammo. You have only 250 shots. But you can just place it back and then rip it right back off, and you'll have the 250 shots back. So it does actually refill it, but you got to use it wisely. And one of the things I've noticed is that it has a tendency to want to fly up because of the, I'm guessing because of the, you know, the speed and velocity, the speed which the bullets are shooting out. But I'm not here to talk about anything but the game right here. I'm sorry. I kind of like, I'm trying to do a couple of things at once, so please forgive me. At any rate, so what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to conserve ammo, but yet take out the enemy. And right now, and these zombies are just a pain. Like, anytime you see them fall like that, just immediately knock them out. And here I almost lost myself, and I was like, what? No. And there we go. Like, short bursts with this thing, short controlled bursts will save you ammo and save you a ton of time with the aiming. So this way you know your shots are hitting the target. Because when you get to the next part of the area, which I'll get into in just a second. Take these guys out. Get that dude out. These dudes. And this is the second part of it. And what you're going to do is, there's another turret for the Gatling. And we're going to we're just going to keep mowing them down like this since it's infinite ammo. But one of the things I don't know is that I wonder how long it can actually fire it before it before it just gets damaged. Because of the massive heat that it has. So we're going to take these guys out. Like I said, short controlled bursts. And with that, we take them down. Now, pop this back in here and refill. See? Now here we don't have to worry about that because we have infinite ammo right there, so we're not having to worry about that. We just lean into them and that's about it. Now, we're going to pick up this armor that's right here. There we go. Ah, no. And I didn't see I saw the zombie, but I didn't see the zombie. I figured because he was so far away. Well, there was one closer, and he was actually hanging out in that rubble that I just passed on the left. I'm going to grab this, pull this handle, and with the turret, we're going to kill this guy here. And then we're going to get into the vehicle we left out there. We're going to take this guy out too. And then we're going to get into our vehicle right here, and we're just going to move on. I'm also going to pick up whatever I can from over here, so this way I don't miss out. But at any rate, yeah. Yeah. Now we're going to get more of these guys falling. So just don't be afraid. You left or right. I'm predominantly right-handed, so that's why you always see the right arm going, very rarely the left. And there we go. Climb up the stairs. Take care of these guys right here. I don't know how I missed that, but it's my own fault. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bash through here. And one of the things I decided to do here was I was going to get out of the vehicle and look around and make sure there wasn't anything that I needed, such as like health and, I mean, not that I really needed the health because I'm full on health. However, like any armor, health, or ammo would, you know, all little bits help, which I believe is an old Dutch saying, but that's besides the point. So, at any rate, and it, you know, you never want to be caught short. You never want to be caught like, oh my lord, why didn't I pick this up? Because a lot of the time it looks like you'll be able to go back to it, but you can't. So you got to be really careful with that. Let's see. We are getting close to the end of this video, so I hope to see you all next time. You guys have a great night and an even better tomorrow, and thank you for watching. Thank you, folks. Good night.